Bam. Okay, Pyre. There. It should be captured. Come on. Come on, game! I don't like this when it doesn't like to capture. Hiya. Hiya. There it is. Okay. Ha! Ah! There we go. Haha, now I can see chat. And everything. Okay, cool. Alright. So, to fill anybody in, I have a controller now. So we'll see if, this changes anything. I actually wanted... Oh, it's not what I wanted. I wanted this. No, no. See, this is why I need to mess with it a little bit. Controls. There we go. Okay. A is to pass. X is to evade or jump. Right trigger? Okay, let's, you know. I wanna highlight the command. Okay, there we go. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Cool. So, left trigger will now be sprint. Pass and switch. I think I want to make... And then... Jump and evade A. Pass and switch X. Cuckoo. Okay. Alright. I think I should be good. What's this? Oh, haha, triggers. Sorry, this is just so much nicer. Oh. Oh, people got some heinous negatives right now. Alright, so... Gilman and Pamatha do not have any negatives. Oh, why has Tizu got negatives? Well, dang. Okay. Let's commence that right. Though the now familiar surroundings of the Pit of Millith made prepartis... I don't know that word. What? Faster than before, the stars are already aflame by the time you and the others are gathered. At last. Well, Sir Gilman, I have every faith in your ability in this. This is the knight's absolutely prepared. There can be no question of this fact. You wish them good fortune in turn. Little else is said, and together we watch the celestial harmony in its calm silence and await the fate. Okay.
Persevering, aren't we?
No.
Well then, rejoice, because the cycle of the rites begins anew. Perhaps you'll liberate another soon enough.
Maybe.
Your chosen adversaries here shall be the Fate. Reduce their flame to ash, just as you did when last you met.
Okay.
Now, who exactly shall oppose them?
Greetings once again, O Nightwings. You defeated us full well before, and we have learned from it. Yet perhaps the outcome shall be different this time. Stand ready, Elmore. Yes, Father. We shall give it our best. Our very best. The Fate. Let us show them what the Nightwings can do. Alright. I pray that all of our training since our last encounter shall not be in vain. You sense that Dilbert speaks the truth. The Fate are more capable than before. Do not underestimate them.
Who shall conduct this rite? Hamatha. Hedwin. Tizo. It is done.
Scrayer. Tizu is fired up and ready to take on the Fate. Yeah. Let us stand together now, my son. Always, Father. I am ready. Okay.
Commence.
Oh.
Was the first banishment. Hamatha banished. Your adversary's Pyre is the first to
Ah.
falter. Oh. Tizo down
Ha.
their Pyre.
Mm-hmm.
Be gone.
Dang it.
Blow against
I'm still not...
Pyre.
What? Okay. What were the... Oh, I didn't mean to do that! No! What I was trying to do was see my... settings again. Alright. It didn't save it. That's what it was. So... I don't want... I want that one to be X. I want jump and evade to be A. And I want sprint to be left trigger. And lock on to be right trigger. Now how... Okay, it saved it that time. I don't fucking know. Dang it.
Orb flies true. You have it. Meddlesome imp.
Alright, how do I do this again? How do I do casting? Dang it. How do... Yeah, this isn't gonna be good for me.
Fires of his foe.
No, no, no. I wanted settings. Cast aura is B. Okay, cast aura is B.
A show of strength from the Nightwing's opponents. Get out, Tizo. All of the
What? What? No. What the fuck?
Dalbert dispatched with ease.
Damn it!
Stand not in glory's path. The imp did it.
Ooh. It's gonna take a minute for me to get used to these controls, I think. Okay. The right has only yet begun, O noble Nightwings. We know you soon shall bring your best to bear.
Oh dear. There goes the harp. Glory!
Whew!
The rite is nearly ended.
Whoa! No, 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 no!
Dalbert flung the orb into the flame.
Heh.
Almost. The dying flames survive. That's it.
There we go.
It is done.
Wah!
The Nightwings once again prevail.
There we go.
Of their resolve could not be doubted.
Whew!
Thus end this night's proceedings.
Alas, the scribes did not heed our prayers this night. Come, Alamar, we are needed here no longer.
Bask now in the wisdom of the scribes.
Okay, let's see here.
Witness the rites firsthand and be inspired. Until the stars
All right.
align.
Wah! Whoa! Excuse me. You return to the wagon after you and your fellows exiles thwart the fate and find Volford waiting for you. Well done back there, my boy. You are serving your companions well. Now, then, I've something I wish to share with you, if you have a moment. Of course. We have discussed the plan, of which we are all a part of. Are all a part. I still think there should be an of there. I have the means of measuring our progress towards this goal of it. I'd like for you to have a look at it. First, let's determine where the rites may take us next. Alright. Look forth. I expect you shall again see several shining stars, once you saw one before. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Ooh. Ha. Several shining stars, a trick of the eye, or the will of the scribes. Only they can say. I too once gained the newfound vision many years ago, following my first liberation rites, and I believe only we of the Nightwings have this gift. I realize that if choosing whom the Nightwings confront in each rite, we in turn influence which triumvirate we face when time comes for someone to be set free. The object I invite you to use contains further detail. Okay, look upon it. Using Volford's planner, you may assess the progress towards the ultimate goal, as well as checking the current standings of your adversaries. Okay. Volford shall keep this information up to date for the remainder of your quest. You may look over it now, or any time in the Black Wagon, or while searching the stars. Okay. And that's where we're going then. That was the one that I was looking for. Perfect. We're gonna be butting heads with old Barker again, are we, chum? Guess it helps to know ahead of time so I can brush up on my groveling. He then shares with you what he knows of your next opponent. Barker Ashpaws, a violet cur whose pack, the Descendants, conduct the rites more for thrill than freedom. Back on the other side, Barker never quite took to the culture of the Commonwealth and often ran afoul of the law in various acts of boorishness and vandalism. He always promised to go straight, and in time he found a certain niche, for he was an accomplished hunter. The people of the Commonwealth did have an appetite. Barker relished in the hunt more than anything. He spent his earnings on various questionable things. This music fucking rocks. His fucking theme music rocks. One particular ruckus evening, Barker was caught reveling himself on the foot of a statue of the Archjustice Ambrosius the Fifth. Is that what that is? The Grand Judge who, in 617 AS, issued a decree prohibiting literacy in answer to the growing unrest. And that was the end of his citizenship. And the downside, it seems he caught notice of the dissidents, who in turn must have observed his speed, ferocity, and fearlessness. He is now the best of them. Nice. Barker's reputation grew among the exiled curs of the Jormar village region, where he is feared and unafraid of taking what he wants. Not long after they flushed me down, I was trying to make ends meet and made a deal with him. In hindsight, let's just say it was a bad idea. He could make my whole life real sour if he wants. Anyways, I better go pass out. We got a long few days ahead. You wish Ruki a restful evening in turn. It is too late to take flight, though tomorrow you can press on. New page revealed! New page revealed! Oh, hello, Hedwyn. You can tell that something is troubling Hedwyn from the moment you approach. You are not the only one either. Looks like a case of broken heart to me here, reader darling. Trust me on that one. Hedwyn overhears. It's nothing. I think all the travel's catching up with me is all. You don't make much of a liar, Hedwyn darling. Now then, let's have her name. Or his. That obvious, is it? That obvious? Now go on. Hedwyn hesitates a while, then... Her name was Fikani. Oh, that's a pretty name. Fikani? Why, that's a harp name. Yes, she was from the mountains, same as you. You don't mean Fikani Shang, do you? We feared her lost in the gorge. What? You know her? Come on, Hedwyn. How many of us harps do you think there are? The Commonwealth has been rather successful scouring my people. Scouring my people from our world. But yes, Fikani Shang and I have spent some time together in the past. Flew a few shorties now and then. I don't know. We are different units, though. She has reconciliance, essence, if I recall. I don't remember. I don't know that one. She said as much to me. But what happened to her? When you were sentenced, it was about a year after me, wasn't it? So maybe she was alive and well when I last saw her. Got back from the gorge with a few scrapes and some information. Granted, that was several years ago. Who knows what could happen since. Though, I must say, she never mentioned you. I'm impressed she managed to keep secret your relationship. She could have gotten herself into real trouble. You keep her secret too, please. Oh, don't worry about me. Down here, I'm in no position to betray any more of my people, and besides, I like Fikani. You're not bad either. Why, you're rather sweet. Why, this is rather sweet. Hedwyn just stares at her. I'm sorry, Hedwyn. I wasn't trying to make light. I wish that I could tell you more about her, though I think you must know her better than I do. Yeah. Look, I'm sorry too. I didn't mean to get on your case about it. It's just I don't like to talk about it much. It's a lot to have to explain. I understand completely. So then, now that the awkward introductions are out of the way, could you tell me any more about what she was like? Well, let's see. They continue talking for some time about Fikani and how such a relationship have been seen in both high wing raiments and the Commonwealth. For Hedwyn, just knowing that Fikani still lives, or at least that she's still alive after his exile, lifts his spirits. Anyway, if you get out of here, or I get out of here, we'll have to seek her out. If I go first, I'll let her know that you're in one piece, and thinking of her still. Thank you, Pamitha. That means a lot. Don't mention it. As the conversation winds down, they bid you and each other a good evening and go their separate ways. That's why I want to send him home next. Oh. What's this? Oh, this is the planner. Okay, yep. New page, new page. Oh, it's down here. Inspect. Here we go. The fate untied under Minnie May, the Alpha Chief. He is brash and he follows his traditions. He prizes faith, discipline, and honor, qualities he seems to lack at first. He formed the fate under the precepts of the olden bylaw for his four-legged ancestors. They believed in a certain natural order in the way of things. Minimane wanted for the fate to likewise show respect. Initially, he only chose from other curs. He, however, urged the fate to replenish their numbers from any race or ethnicity or ethnic group thus willing. Thus shall they anticipate what is to come, with open eyes and minds, and never frown upon what is in store for them. God, I'm slow. Page turn? No, I didn't. I wanted to... Right? Wait, is it back this way? Is this what I need to inspect? At first I found it much too difficult... No, we've read this. So... Okay, it was just... Alright, yeah. Alright, so we got that. Ah, I can still blow out the candles. No, I didn't mean to click the book. I was trying to blow out the candles. I'm sorry. There we go. Sorry. I have to click all the little thingies. Being here in Flogging continues to sap most of everyone's spirits. Press onward. Yonder lies the ridge of gold, somewhat less imposing when viewing it from this vantage point. Don't you agree, reader? The myths of the downside hold that this is no mere ridge of stone, but the remain of Lord Grandroth, once slain by the Galathian himself. Okay. Though perhaps such a tale are of blah 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 blah. Okay, let me start over. Though perhaps such a tale are of little import. Now, when you stand confronted with the dissidents, we're there in just a short while. Can I land there? Oh no. Okay, we're just checking out things. Gotcha. As you fly aloft in the area of the downside Pyre, where first the path diverged, you see Ruki looking down at the land below. You know, chum, I gotta say I never did get over you taking us from the blooming pool that first time, way back when. It took someone of your character who would side with Geordie rather than myself. It is fortunate for our sake that the reader does not often heed your advice, Greentail. That's mean, Judy. Jody. Hey, that's cool. There we go. Jody, my chum here listens to me at every turn, I'll have you know, except for the first time. A shame we shall never know what delights awaited us in the hollow route. Oh, you missed out. You mark my words. We'd be all writing in the style by now rather than splintering about in this old thing. No doubt. Despite how it appears to you at first, they both seem to be in good spirits, reminiscing about old times. Yay! Turning onward. Actually, we can put down here. What does Tizo want from here? You make a blah blah blah. You make a successful landing in the downside Pyre. Pyre? Yep. Okay. Near the southern edge of the downside. Memories having first met Hedwyn, Jordrell, and Ruki come flooding back. You now should have. I can't talk today. You now should have some time in the vicinity before continuing onward towards the ridge of Joel by land. What is this? What is it? I don't know. I wasn't done in there. Ooh, new pages. Wait. Okay, downside. That's where we are right now. Downside is connected to our realm via a single artery, the river named for our prestigious sap colleague, Lou Solocrin. The river gushes into seeming nothingness. It seems nothingness turns out, of course, to be the downside. Its existence undermines thousands of years of the thought about the composition of our world. Blech. The downside's southern edge, you call the Sandfolds, is a discredited wasteland, speaking well to those lands lacking of hospitality. Here, the strength of many who survive the river's journey finally fail. If only they could clamber further north, where lies the variant downside Pyre, a better place to perish, to be sure. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I don't especially want to talk to you. Let me ask you something, lovely reader. Have you any idea how long I have been imprisoned here? 1,000 years. You guessed that Sandra could have been in her current state of exile since well before the dawn of the current age. At first she shows no indication that she even heard you. Close. Soon even I shall be getting there. I have been imprisoned for thus 837 years. Whoa! That's pretty crappy. According to my count, at least, it is possible that I lost track, although, given my state, I can assure you that I have ample time to verify my arithmetic. Yep. She goes silent for a time. Hang on, what's this? Oh. It's the husband. Let me give you some advice. If you decide to kill the Emperor, make sure you achieve what you set out to do. I expected my own death, regardless of the outcome of my task. I was not expecting this. Certainly not to be telling you about 837 years later, or however long it's been. Although, enough of that for now. Let's go back to business. Okay, sorry. Hang on one second, you guys. Burp. I guess. Request a scribe trial. You need but ask, my reader, and you need but indicate who to be my student. You ask Sandra to administer one of her special trials to Hedwyn. Oh, you must mean the nomad boy. So innocent, that one. I should have a lot of work to do with him. Then let us begin with him forth. Let's bring him forth, sorry. Bah! Soon Hedwyn appears in heat of the summons. Hey, my friends, what's going on? The aberration Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Listen well, boy. You answer to me here. Understood. Are you a fool? Do not talk to me. Your resilience on your friends is such a burden upon them. Let us see what you can do without their aid. Save that of our lovely reader here. Well, dang. See, like, this is what I mean. It doesn't make sense to have them do anything. Because, like, he's just one character, and, like, how is he supposed to be able to do anything? Because they can just... This is what I mean, like, these trials are pretty fucking stupid. I mean, it's pretty fucking stupid. That did not go well. Well, yeah, it's fucking stupid. Pitiful, the nomad boy is all spark and no fire. 'Cause it's 1 against 3! I would tell you not to waste your time, boy, but the truth is that my time is there for you to waste. Summon me when you feel more prepared. Pff, that one again. We shall see if he fears any better this time. Like, I don't... I don't understand. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm gonna try and do. Thank you. Is it this one? They're able to go immediately into jumping. Like, even with banishing them, it doesn't... Because, like, I don't have anybody to protect my base. I don't understand how I'm supposed to... Like, I don't understand this. I don't... And I can't... I apparently can't banish them by jumping on them, but they can on me. So, like... Fuck me, am I right? Yeah, whatever. I did better this time, you bitch. Whatever. Apologies, reader. Come back when you or your nomad friend are ready for more pain. Whatever. Fuck you. I don't see the point of that. You and Jodrell make quick search of the lonesome lands of the Hollow Root. However, you find nothing of note. Nothing here of any use to us. We should return. You soon return to the Black Wagon where the others are preoccupied with their own pursuits. You should have time enough to pursue your vocations. Study in private, mentor companion. Who is, I think, Dodrell, probably. Very well, for there is much to learn. Your knowledge of the book is vital to us all. Dodrell gains some strong grasp of how to better pass the celestial orb through strength of will and trust of one's triumvirate than through dexterity alone. She nods in understanding. Focus, training, prowess, the path towards survival and the blood border. These rites make it similar demand for us. You can spend a lifetime studying the smallest minutiae of this compendium. Okay. Companion? Compendium? Oh wow. It's so goofy looking! Oh my god! The messenger imp with news of rumors from the other side somehow tracks you down in the untamed reaches of the downside's prairie. It's prairie! Oh my... prairie. Downside prairie. The imp's message pertains to Ray, who you liberated in the fall of Solomon, and those in whose past the transgressions have all been forgiven since she'd returned to the Commonwealth. You learn that she was taken in by a well-to-do foster family and was to be given a private schooling for the highest order of the astrologious tradition, set to believing the divine authority rests in the stars. Well, good, okay. That makes sense for her then. They promised her that in time she might one day have the honor of teaching the children of the Commonwealth herself. However, she soon went on her own way, insisting that the 8 scribes themselves were calling her. She started wandering again, all on her own, until she located Velford's agents. Thus her wandering ceased, and the ranks of the revolution grew stronger. Ray also left a simple message: believe in the scribes. Nice. You thank the messenger for the report as your companions gather to discuss. Herum! Tizu misses having Ray around, though is pleased to hear that she is well. You keep on telling those snooty Commonwealth good-for-nothings what's up, Ray. She better be more careful, else they'll throw her right back in here with the rest of us. Perhaps those scribes of hers yet live, for hers is the charmed life. Sounds like she's making a difference out there. I often felt that she was the bravest of us all. Small in stature was the goodly Ray, yet great indeed in spirit, even when the night remains in awe of her. The news of Ray's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with newfound resolve. Yay! More pages, more pages. Hey, Headwind! We're gonna get you out of here, buddy. Hedwyn seems preoccupied with something, but sees you as you approach. Hey, my friend, come join me for a bit. His smile returns as you draw near. What a mess we've gotten ourselves into. Gotten you into, I guess. It's something I feel bad about. Back when we found you in the sandfolds, did you have any idea what you were getting into? Say that it's gone as well as you could be expected, difficult for you at times, feeling that you have been through this before. Oh. Peculiar. For replayers, maybe? Sorry. Yeah. You reply that for all the struggles that you've had to face together with the group, you remain grateful for this journey. For it is not so that, through such struggles, are the bonds of friendships made stronger? Hedwyn nods his head in agreement. I think you are right about that. I guess if you can read the stars, then reading matters of the heart might not be all that difficult either. He says nothing more for some time. Look, there's something else I wanted to tell you. You've guided us through this whole ordeal. We've come to depend on having you around. But when the time comes, I hope you do what is best for you. I know you're being part of the group like this. It's supposed to be all about the group, all about the greater goal, and I get that. It's just, I don't think you owe any more to me or anybody here. All of us, we all have problems, right? But we wouldn't be here if we didn't. We're all part of this. We're all helping one another through it. But in the end, no one's responsible for our own problem except for us. Yeah. So whether it is business between Pamitha and Tamitha, or Sir Gilman and his honor, or me, or anybody here, it's for each of us to sort out. I'd like to think that that's why we're here. The perspective that we gain knowing each other, I think, helped us all make it this far. But in the end, our problems are our own, and no one is expecting you or anyone to set them right for us. Or so I keep telling myself. It's all any of us can do to deal with our own problems, then to also have to deal with each other's. I think that we're all grateful at this point to have each other's support. So thank you, my friend, for yours. Now take care. I'm off for a bit. He lays a hand on your shoulder as he heads out of the wagon. Nice to. Okay. New wagon. Or new page. Hey, Ren! Scribe's deeds. Let's see here. I wish to be remembered not for boastfulness, thus I refrain from detailing our exploits across the land, save to say that they were numerous. Know that only through our combined strength and arms and wit did we withstand the savage land, such were the monstrous dangers that it posed. I came to see that all the terrors which I had heard at bedside in my youth were based entirely in fact. So great they were, they blotted out the sky. Such was the evil that we vanquished, that the remnants of it yet shine under the stars, and in the end, it was the stars which guided us towards our true calling. The Ridge of Soul. The serpent titan Gandroth turned to brittle stone not long after his death. Of that we may be certain. What remains in a flat, elevated basin that stands us closer to heaven upon the fallen Gandroth's hide, the stars themselves align, and you shall know the stand on the sacred ground. We set Yeah, sigils lit the candle flames, and we emblazoned the rock-like form, the sigil of our passage to and from this land, and then the stars themselves, they did reply to us. They sang, shining bright, their voices loud and clear. We understood their cadence, and we knew how often to return. Ew. Controller is working out much better. I just had to I had to rebind some keys to the buttons to what I want. I'm still getting used to it, but yeah. Hey guys, say, what are you guys doing all the way back here? You know, it's not so bad here. I was thinking I got some pretty good stuff. I think you ought to check it out. Tell all your friends about us, because I already told mine. Alright. Let me reposition in the chair and get comfy. And hydrate. Okay. Let's commence the rite. As the sky grows dark over the ridge of Gull, a hush falls over your companions, especially Ruki. You sense something is troubling him, something to do with the Nyx's adversaries. Oh, hey chum! Just wanted to let you know, I'm pumped and ready to take on the dissidents this time. Sure I am, alright? That Barker, he's not as scary once you get to know him like I do, you know? So don't worry, cause I sure won't go easy on him after last time. As Ruki marches off towards the clearing, you notice his grin fade away. Passing and shooting and everything is better. Once I get the buttons, it will be, but I have to get the muscle memory because since I played this game for so long on the keyboard, I'm still used to that setup, so I just have to get used to it. It's probably going to be a couple. It may take maybe today's stream and tomorrow's stream, and then I'll be better, but I already have better control, to figure eights. But yeah. Okay. In the distance, you hear the dissonants begin to hoot and holler. Howl, not holler. Might as well be holler. Fucking this. They've got the best music. Yeah!
Exiles of the Night Wings. You are returned once more unto the Ridge of Gore. Your adversaries in the coming rite shall be the dissidents.
Rah!
Out their pious flame and show your worth.
Okay.
Now prepare yourselves.
Oi, mates, look at what we got here. Greentail, is that you? Yeah, Barker, it's me, alright? Well, I'll be. So tell me something there, Greentail. You gotta go against me this time, or you keeping on being a stinking coward like before, huh? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Wait, he says he wants to fight? If I beat him, maybe he'll leave us alone. He'll leave the Greentails alone. I can make it worth his while. Barker. What is it, mate? The rite's about to start. I was thinking, I know I owe you and everything, but I got a deal for you. It's like a good deal, don't you? You like a good deal, don't you? I like a good laugh's more like it, but I'll bite, Greentail. What's you fancy here? I was thinking, if I can beat you here, we're square. We're squared away. You let me off the hook. I see. But, tell me something, mate. Now, why is this stinking world would I want a thing like that? What's in it for me when I beat you instead? Then I'll pay you double what I owe you. I promise. But you have to promise too. Kerr's oath. Boy, really now? Double or nothing then? Is it, eh? Eh? You're driving a hard bargain there, mate. But, alright, it's a deal. You bet me in my pack, right here. You beat me in my pack, right here, right now. You're debt-free as far as I'm concerned. Of course, if you don't, you're fleecing... I'll be fleecing you for all you're worth. You, your stupid uncles, and those old mums of yours. See you shortly, then. Alright, so Ruki has to be in this battle. Ruki then turns to you. Hey, so, this one means a lot to me, you understand here, chum. Let me go against these guys, and I'll make sure we show them up, okay? Alright, Ruki. I was gonna...
Who shall conduct the rites? Ruki.
Yay!
Tizo.
Why does the narrator hate him so much? Okay, well... We need the quickest. There we go. Perfect.
Sir Gilman, it is done.
Plot. Him. Noble Ruki, you know that your battle here is the knight's battle too. Onward! Alright then, Greentail, bring it on, or your dear old mums who's gonna pay. Fucking love this music.
Begin.
No! I want to switch! Let me switch.
To each his own.
Damn it!
Rid of your pyre.
Okay, there we go. It's that one.
Well cast.
Bam!
To the adversary's flames. Do you believe you can prevail in this? Who? Oh.
Damn it!
Flee abhorrent. From burning to ash. The Nightwing's adversaries gained an edge.
Dang it! Why is his thing so much, like, bigger than mine?
Shame.
Damn it! What's the matter, Greentail? Methinks you seem a little nervous on your paws out there. Shut it already, Barker. Let's get it on with it. What's that you say, huh? You think you can talk back to me like that, Greentail? You heard me, Barker. Stay out of my damn way. Or what, mate? Or I'll sink these little nervous teeth into your neck, old chum.
That foolish bark over the menace to the Commonwealth and is a blight upon the rights.
Fucking shit! I hate this. No! Stop! Oh my god! I fucking hate this! Yep, I don't know what to fucking do. Like, no, fucking controllers, stop! How did it get to take out two people? Oh my god.
Hapless worms. Spectacularly done.
No, I should be okay. I just...
Careless.
That's not fair. Like, come on.
Quenches the flame.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna fucking change right now. No, it's the salute. Let's, switch that to the right trigger and have lock on. No. And then... Okay.
Who shall conduct the rites? Ruki. Tizo.
I'm gonna choose Pamitha this time.
It is done.
Alright, Rookie. This one's for you, I guess. Alright, Greentail, then bring it on, blah 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 blah. We know that one already.
Now then, now begin. The Nightwings make their mark upon the flame.
Mm.
Now then. Remember everything that you hold dear.
I'm already doing better. What's the matter, Greentail? Methinks you seem a little nervous on the pause out there. Shut up already, Barker. Let's get on with it. What'd you say? Oh, it's the same. It's the same one, okay.
That foolish Barker was a menace to the Commonwealth and is a blight upon the rights. Ruki doused the adversary's flames. Too slow there, Pamitha. Tizo doused their pyre. Good. Their flame has died a little. Now go on, just once more. And it is done.
See? I did so much better.
Wings prevail. 'Twas a glorious
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Red. I don't mean to startle you or anything.
It ended.
Woohoo! We did it! We got him! Yep. Good. Greentail, you got us fair and square, mate. As far as square as the stuff gets, right? So, my family, you'll leave alone? You said you'll leave them alone. Ease off there, Greentail. A deal's a deal. Now then, me and my pack had better step up and for whenever we see you mates again. I'm looking forward to it. Ruki watches him depart and then turns at you as his expression softens. Don't you know what to tell you, chum? Other than, I really owe you one. Yay!
Much to learn from this experience.
I also didn't use Tizo for like jack shit during that, right? Yeah!
Only wings could speed us on toward greater understanding.
All in all, I've unlearned everything I learned going somewhat faster than expected. Dashing there, right. Succession, less stamina. That one. Yay!
Until the next round.
Junk Belford's planner, competing. Yep. Okay, okay. It honestly kind of scares me too because the way I have my tablet screen, it always like slides forward, and so I'm like, oh no, it's gonna hit me. Back at the wagon after thwarting the dissidents sorry. Deviously, you are able to recover for a time, though you have another task this night. Time again to seek where the rites shall take you next, by searching for the answer in the waning starlight. The stars yet shine for you, revealing various paths towards the future. Yee, seek my next destination. That one. What? What was that? Hang on. I didn't mean to switch. I didn't mean to switch. I swear. I'm sorry. Yuki, thank you so much for the host. Your next adversaries are to be the Chastity, headed by M. Manly Tenderstaff. You would prevail in the rights not for their freedom, but for the fame and fortune of the Commonwealth. Oh, they would not, sorry. You and the lone minstrel then go over there. He knows of your next adversary. H. Manly Tenderhaft, the offspring of semi-famous sap industrialist. He was born into wealth and lived in the lap of luxury, never having to fend for himself. When he came of age, he soon offered cushy ambassador position that required little more than a silver tongue and the confidence of the Commonwealth, silver tongue to conceive the Commonwealth that he was keeping busy. He soon grew so proficient at doing nothing much at all that he started spending all his family's riches to assert his fame and status. Whoa! Hey, Chi! Thank you for the raid! Hi, guys! Welcome, welcome. I'm playing Pyre. We're a bit into it, so... Hey! It's been a while! Oh, it's not a visual novel. This is not a visual novel. One day he attempted to pay off the wrong individual, a particular stern Commonwealth diplomat, who promptly turned him in and had him sent downriver. Manny was very disappointed by all this, but soon saw the opportunity, for he knew well that the inner circles there were those who had gone into exile and returned. What is this? Yeah, I guess. Date dream in Minecraft? Oh. Hush! I don't know about y'all, I was drawing Mushroom Girl. She's just like, I'm over here drawing a Mushroom Girl. Like, I don't know what y'all doing. Thanks to his connections, he tracked down Chastity deep in the Waking Wood. He finagled his way onto the triumvirate using his well-worn skills. He in turn convinced himself that he would earn a position of great influence once he secured a way back to his home. He continues to make hollow promises. A shame that Manly and the Chastity are nothing like the scribe Lou Chagrin. I can never do these names, and do not share his values. Now, it is time we rested, reader. Given all today's travails, you bid the lone minstrel a good night and take your leave. It is too late to prepare for the flight, so you arrange to depart first thing in the morning. We died by entering dragon because our character is stupid as fuck. Oh no! Ryuki! Oh, we got more book knowledge. The Dissidents. I myself, Habub, did form the Dissidents. Under the simple tenant, those who do not belong, belong. The other scribes, some of them showed, at first, a reluctance to allow an imp, and one scared to designate one of the 9 triumvirates. But Mur, the horned one, stubborn as he was, stood by my side. In time, they came to understand, for I remained, as ever, at their side, a living bit of proof of their audacity. No. Absurdity? Yeah. The dissidents are an extension of my oddity. Those who do not adhere, they are not to be discarded, underestimated, or dismissed. They are necessary as those who against them rebel. This game is about people that get outcast to a place called the Downside, and you as a group called the Nightwings are trying to get out. And I guess also overturn the monarchy that put us here in the first place. And so we have a bunch of different characters here. I'll show you guys since we got new people here. So we got Hedwyn. He's like a human thing. We have Jodrell, who is a, do we have a species? I guess she's a demon? It says demon there. Yeah, it's a human nomad. Kerr, he's like a little dog dude. This is Ruki. And then we have Tizo, who is an imp, who is my favorite boy. He's so cute. Look at him. And then we have Sir Gilman, who is a worm. I like him pretty good. I don't like playing as him. Then we have Pamitha, who is a harp. A harpy, basically. And that's it. We have sent one person home so far, and that was Ray, who was also a nomad, I guess. She's like a human nomad thing, so. Yeah. Also, Ruki took my bell away. We were traveling by sea at some point in the story, and we get this bell. And if you tap it too much, this character right here takes away the little tingle thing. So now it doesn't ring! And I'm upset by it. You ruined this for me, Ruki. You can tap little things and stuff in the carriage. I can make this thing smoke or not. Yeah. But let's see what Ruki wants, because he's here. As you approach Ruki, you sense that none of his usual anxious energy. I'm free. Then he rushes up to you, and a return to form. I mean, I know I'm not. I'm stuck down here with all the rest of you. It's just, it's like finally I got set aside the giant bag of rocks I've been carrying around. Know what I mean? Wanted to say thanks, chum, for giving me a hand with the little situation between myself and Barker. I don't think I would have had it in me to stand up to him unless I knew you and the others had my back. Now, at least the old Mama Greentail won't get any trouble from him on the other side. She's still waiting for her Rookie boy to come home, but at least she won't be getting hassled by a bunch of nasty curs just 'cause I struck a lousy deal. So yeah, chum, you ever need something, I owe you one. And then some. Cur's oath. He prances off. He prances out of the wagon into the newfound lightlessness of his step. Wish him well. But yeah. So you have like character interactions. I guess it is part light novel kind of stuff. I guess Ren's right. But yeah. It's also really pretty. Yay! I was hoping you can hear the angry hissing of the unmildy, yep, all the way in your position. You think perhaps the skies belong to you? Hiss. Foolish. The skies are everything above them, and below belong to Astralborn. We shall smitten from his skies. He is awakening. Now be gone. Boop. As you soar above the Worm's Gulf, you notice that Sir Gilman sidles up to you very slowly. We are very, very, very high above the waters. If this knight is not mistaken, this knight's brethren lurk beneath the surface there in numbers untold. Unfortunately, if we were to come crashing into the surface now, then this knight, why, he'd receive a watery burial in the custom of his kind. Don't worry, Gilman, we're not going anywhere near it. Okay. The hulk of oars, it has drifted here upon the sea for longer than one might expect. Perhaps you have already read the doomed ship's demise in the embrace of the unfathomed Florence? Florence? Sure. Some say it was the sea itself which preserves the ship's remains, hidden priorities within the water, sea creatures binding together ruined planks of wood. Those such as yourselves and Chastity know another truth, I gather. The stars would not align over the wreckage if it had not the greater significance than first appears. May you have good fortune here during the coming rite. You touch down in the Sea of Solace, where the first encounter of Sir Gilman and the Pyre Hearts. You soon shall carry on by sea, though for now you have some time to spare. More book, more book! Beyond the shallow, sickly gulf, our voyage grew increasingly forbidding and much harder to explain. How could a sea exist here in the bottom of the world? We could not deduce whence sprung the carcasses of ancient sailing ships we found through the Sea of Solace, though the warnings that they signified were duly noted. It was here we first met Orus, called the Underking, who brazenly assaulted our small skiff, and we had transpassed into his waters. But then the Underking relented, for he witnessed Solomar in all his doom and glory. Soon he would side with us. Then, with the Underking, we sailed into the tempest beyond reasoning or measure. Nice. Okay, cool. Hiya! Hee. The lone minstrel struggles suggest that the sport of fishing may help pass the time as you drift along the steady currents of the ragged rock. Here it seems fish are one step ahead of you. Perhaps if you keep at it, they will let down their guard, or perhaps they shall not. Keep at it. Rather than relent, you redoubled your efforts against the fish. Hours pass. The fish nevertheless eluded you. You have little choice but to concede to them this day. Aww. I vow my vengeance on you, fish. I will catch you one day. Yeah. Ugh. En route to the hulk of oars, the wagon comes to a sudden halt. That does it. I'm leaving. What? The cause of Jordrell's outburst soon becomes apparent. Well, reader darling, at least some of us know how to take a joke. Wouldn't you say? Looks like she's reminiscing once again about her soldier days, and I just happened to point out, I may have suggested that the fiery destruction of the spiral sectrum happened on her former unit's watch. I mean, didn't it? Not that she would have made much of a difference had she been there herself. She ought to thank the saint that she was spared her exile here. I thought she held no love for the Commonwealth. I shall never understand what it is your people ever saw in the dreadful place. But I guess I hit a sore spot. I should probably apologize. Yeah, you probably should! She swoops off. There is no sign of either of them. You organize a small search, and it proves fruitless. But then, Jojo returns alone, as if nothing happened. She is back to her calm self. Let us continue. I regret the interruption. Pamela soon comes back as well. Oh, don't worry, darling. I have definitely patched things up between us. Honest. At least, I think perhaps I didn't make things worse. Aw. She returns to her business in the wagon. You make ready to resume your travels, but make a note to follow up with them. There's tension between those two. Hey guys, look, I got something here. I think maybe you would like. He shows you several bottles of multicolored liquids of sorts. Sun serum, star serum, and moon serum. Hey, they taste good, I guess, but besides, they can give you just a little lift if you need. Know what I mean? You get thirsty for them, don't even worry. I got some more. What do they do? Persistence, quickness. You guys take care, okay? And thanks for doing business. Oruguaitais. I think that one's funny, honestly. What's going on in the wagon? Pages! Okay. The Freedom Pact. We rid the land of impending doom, but faced another of its kind, for we knew that we were trapped. Yet, for each danger which we faced, for every failed ambush by arch, we met with gentle souls and kindred spirits of the downside. Who deserve more than the fade from memory within this land? It was then that the stars themselves showed us the way. Diligently, a great voyage across the sea. Near broken we became, but then, at last, moonlit vision, that of the rights. The rights! Thus shall they say of us. The 8 scribes gave their freedom so that we may yet have ours. Oh, so the scribes have stayed down here, I'm guessing. The Hulk of Wars. The Dazraban was first of many river ships to vanish in the downside. Although preconceptions of its loss were not inaccurate, the doomed ship and her valiant crew had carted half of the Sea of Solace ere the end of their brave voyage. The sea titan, unfathomed Plarnis, was not fond of the vessels sullying her sea, and split the doomed ship with a single swipe. The ship's own shattered prow would later end the sea titan's cruel reign, as the boastful Underking loves to recount. The stars themselves must have been moved by this. That point within the sea, now sacred, has the stars dancing in homage every now and again. Okay. Alright, Pamitha, what's up? You find Pamitha in the midst of a heated conversation. All I'm saying is, we're limiting not only our own chances individually, but all of our friends' chances as well. Dodrell seems to be considering whatever it is Pamitha proposed. Reader, the harp suggests that perhaps it would be best if I were to form an alliance with ones whom I've fought for the better part of my life. Just with me, Dodrell. I cannot vouch for anybody else. How utterly absurd. If we were in the Commonwealth, I would not have stayed my hand against her. That I can say for certain. However, as Hadwin would say, what happened back there, perhaps none of that matters anymore, and what matters more is what we do from here. That is to say, I'm willing to give it a shot. Yay, Dodrell! I'm so proud of you! You mean, you would be willing to conduct the rites with me? Yes. Excellent. I knew that you would come around. Though she never came around, but I ought to give her the benefit of I thought she'd never come around, but ought to give her the benefit of the doubt here. I'm grateful for your open-mindedness. No need to let old enmities, between our ancestors ruin things between us, or the others of our little party for that matter, after all. Do not push it with me, Harp. We shall see if the reader here is thus inclined to Paris in the coming rites. I'm willing to defer to him. Anyways, you see, I think I managed to amend there. Doubtless we'll get on swimmingly in no time. Sure, Pamitha. Hope for the best. Yep. I gotta pop my back. Okay. Whoa, excuse me. Are they really going at it again? Can you guys hear the brrrr of the outside lawn people? I can't believe they're at it again already this week. Okay. I'm gonna hope that you guys don't hear it as much as... Like, I hope you don't hear it over me. Everything is prepared, and the night is just beginning to take hold above the steady currents of the hulk of oars, when Volford gets your attention. Reader, I suppose you might remember our first meeting of manly tender shaft. He would be mortified, of course, if you forgot. I would say that he is an embarrassment to my kind, but unfortunately I've known many others like him. We are disconnected people, I suppose. Anyways, when last we saw him, you might recall that I avoided him. We are not good acquaintances or anything, but he knows enough people in high places that he could be harmful to our plan, should he know of my involvement, and so Volford dons his ritual mask. Oh! Are you gonna be part of the ritual? Of the rite? Sorry, the rite, Matt. Yeah, the rite. I shall have to be discreet, as I am with the Nightwings once again. I can no longer hide from him outright. Perhaps, though, he shall take me for a common sap. However, it seems to me we have a right to conduct. Do I get to use him now? Something else catches your notice in the sky this time. Strange new stars shimmering about the ones you recognize. The greater titans have returned. Some of them, and merely in spirit, not in form, but those dark stars are portentous signs, though they may light your way. Beware the path which they illuminate, reader.
Behold, the Titan stars.
Whoa.
Limbless Aeresac.
The adversary shall be cunning, much quicker to act.
The widow.
I think I'm gonna try it. We'll try it this one. Shut up, blonde people! Oh my god!
The Titan stars. Burning remnants of monstrosities
Ah.
themselves. Dare you to stand against them in their fury? Dark is the knowledge that you seek there, reader. Best focus on your adversaries, keen as they are to confront you once again. Put out that fire first, and show them the glory of the Nightwings.
Okay.
Make ready for the right.
My, what have we here? Why, the Nightwings have come to grace us with their presence once again. Do you really believe that you can snatch another victory away from us? You sense Valford reaching out to you. Reader, let us indulge him from this time. Perhaps he shall reveal something we can use to provide a disincentive for his meddling. Just let him keep talking. I shall attempt to remain hidden. And my colors of those raiments, I mean, they're rather gaudy in this light, I have to say, though I mean no offense, of course. So do you suppose that the rites are going to commence soon? As much as I enjoy our chats like this, I do have to get going soon. If you must know why, I'm expecting an important message from the other side. Now, lest come dawn, I hear something is brewing out there. Some sort of unrest. So yes, this is a very important message. Sent all the way by one of those imp couriers. I must say, those little things, their services are certainly not cheap. Though I am not sure that I could get you... I'm sure I could get you a good deal on their service if you wish perhaps to contact a loved one back home. All I ask, of course, is that you stand aside and let the chastity prevail for as well we ought. For I have a date with destiny not long from now, upon the fall of Solomon. He continues talking for the time until at last the rite is set to start. Fucking shut up, dude. Oh ho ho, my, look at those wonderful assembly of exiles come from all different corners, huh? Such colorful retinue you Nightwings have. I know I heard some preposterous rumor about you that you are harboring a especially notorious criminal, one whose designs upon the Commonwealth itself. He looks right at Volford. Ah! But I could not imagine such an outlandish tale could possibly be true. Anywho, I so would like to meet everyone here. Hello, good Nightwings. I am H. Manley Tinderstaff. Staff? I don't know. And truly, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Manley has intruded on your privacy as you set to choose your triumvirates. He could not be less welcomed. He seems to be searching for someone in your ranks. Ask him to leave politely. You suggest that perhaps he ought to check on his own triumvirates in key moments of the prior to the rite. Why, yes, of course. I was taking the opportunity to bid all of you salutations, for I so enjoy greeting and meeting my fellow exiles face to face like this. Yes, there are many rules against this type of thing, but we're counting. But who's counting? Am I right? I am sure the scribes wouldn't mind if they were here. Anyways, now that you mention it, I ought to go check on my wonderful colleagues. See you shortly, and good luck. Hey, Worm! Manley leaves at last, leaving you to focus on the rites again.
Who shall strive for freedom? Sir Gilman.
Jodariel? That's the first time I've heard him say her name. Let's choose Rookie this time.
Very well.
I swear that Manley makes my skin crawl. You quite ready, O Nightwings? I doubt you are. Because my colleagues of the Chastity and I, we have a trick or two you think you shall take you by surprise. Just you watch. Oh, dang it. Dang it! What the fuck? How do I switch? There we go. What the fuck is he doing? Like, why the fuck is he moving so fast?
Your adversary's pyre now burns brighter than your own.
Fibroid Worm 39 just resubbed for 2 months.
Righteous fire.
Thank you, Worm. I appreciate it. Thank you for the sub. How does he... I don't understand how he can get past it. Like that.
Thought they had you there. Headlong goes Sir Gilman into flame. Now. Rookie plunged into their fire. The Nightwings now are closer to achieving victory. The Worm Knight somehow did it.
Oh, how very, very charming this display, but quite it now, and let the old manly put an end to all of this before you make a terrible mistake. Oh, I see hydrate. I got it, Worm. Mm.
Brilliantly done. Just take him. Didn't see it coming. The orb is loose. Resplendent.
Okay, one more. One more.
The rite is nearly ended. Your pyre weakens. Fear not.
Dang.
There.
Ah!
Done. The Nightwings prevail again.
Oh, I was gonna
Beside their
do Pamitha. Fuck.
The ceremony is complete.
My word, how could this happen to me? You Deceitful, ignorant, utterly uncouth pack of fools. How have you any idea how... Ah! Fucking... I fucking hate that they just want to do yard work every day of the fucking week! Ah! I'm gonna mute myself for a minute, you guys. I'm sorry. Okay, actually, I'm gonna go pee while this is going on. I'll be right back. Okay. I think they're done. We'll see. We'll see if they're done. Nope. Nope. Oh my god. I think they're far enough away that it should be okay, though. So let's see. My word, how could this happen to me? You deceitful, ignorant, utterly uncouth pack of fools. Have you any idea what you've done? Fulford watches the outburst in silence. Keep spouting off there, Manly, and you shall reveal all we need to know. You harbor such fear within your heart there, don't you? Coming from the ancestry and now in exile, how they must speak of you. What would they think of you if you don't get out, or even if you do? Fulford remains deep in thought, studying his adversary. There, I see now. Then Valford recedes into the shadows. What? My head? Who? Oh, I believe there must be some mistake. I have to go. Ta-ta! Fine evening to you now. It's been a pleasure, genuinely so. Really, dude? Because I don't think it is, really. There we go. Okay, you can barely hear it, cool. And there he goes. I've lifted certain burdens from him for the time, a bit of mercy for his sake, and for my people. As well, it should ensure he has no lasting memory of our encounter here, or running into me. Now, let's be off, before he catches up with us again.
The rites do tend to need something of trust. Until the next rite.
Yeah. But back at the wagon after overcoming the chastity in a convincing manner, you are both to join You're about to join the others and discuss the outcome of what Valford finds you. Good work back there, my boy, though I'm afraid I must pull you away from the revelry, for there is something you should see. Please join me outside. Go forth. The golden star reveals itself to us once more. Indeed, deep within the infinite dark, a single star shines brighter than the rest. Confirm your destination! Yay! Okay, cool. So that means that we get to do that again. We're gonna send Hedwyn home! The rites are calling you again. The fall of Solomon, where one among you may go free, should you prevail. It is, as we discussed, the cycle of rites is beginning to turn more quickly. Perhaps the scribes themselves have taken notice. Fortunately, having mere frequent opportunities to free ourselves is not unwelcome to our plan. I suppose it is good for everyone, including the withdrawn, who will oppose us next. Getting to Mount Uladel ought to be a little easier than before, at least. We should be able to make landing near some of the old monuments of the scribes. Let's set forth at dawn. Yeah! Soon everyone is off to rest, as best as they are able, knowing that another chance of liberty for one of them shall soon present itself. Yay! Jodrell! You approach Jodrell, who seems busy explaining something to Sir Gilman. And so, feinting left against them proves to be reliable. They are led to their right wings. When they choose to strike, they are quick, but can leave themselves quite vulnerable. Such sage counsel, madam. The knight feels more emboldened should he ever again be forced to confront the high-winged raiments in single combat. Pray we never shall. Being here, I suggest it unlikely. She notices you then. Reader, the good knight and I were merely comparing survival strategies we picked up in the Blood Border. Reminiscing on old times, it could be called. Indeed, the good Jodrell has volunteered to become the knight's master-at-arms should we ever achieve our liberty together, and this knight humbly accepted. What? I said no such thing. I owe you nothing, worm. Ah, but the finest lessons are the hardest made, madam. The knight is overjoyed that you would thusly train him as your protege. Reader, spare me, please. You somehow managed to steer the subject back to the military tactics. This knight is most impressed by familiarity with the finer points of being sliced to ribbons by the high-wing raiments, Master Reader. Gilman and Jodrell continue their conversation for some time. You sense they are in relatively good spirits, all things considered. Aww. Okay. Hang on. There we go. Okay. New pages! Sir Gilman does have good taste. The Greater Titans. The stars shine strange beneath the sea. This one bears... It's gotten close again! This one dares rise from the waters so that he could see them plain and burning essence those who came before. Our lives are but a quest to join the stars. This our one longed to be brightest. But in the downside, this one met those whom own stars shall doubtless burn at least as hot. Together we achieve great deeds. We may have been seen some evidence of it that remains in the Greater Titans, which once darkened this dark land, but our kinship has the strength to conquer them. It is the one's humble charge to chronicle these deeds. May the Titan's stars never stain the sky during your time. Ooh. Okay, there's still something back there. The chastity. The fucking... I just... Ah! I just want them to go away. I just want them to go away. Like, why do they have to be for, like, so long right outside my window? Alright. The chastity. Those bearing the name of chastity all count themselves disciples of Lu Solokrin, the 100 minds, known firstly for his wisdom, but also cherished for his modesty, integrity, and kinship. Solorin's priority as forming his triumvirate was to instill in all of his subjects a deep-seated deference and respect for the rules governing the liberation cycle. The cycle of the rites needs to be respected to be understood, and needs to be understood to be respected, Solorin said. Thus the chastity are emissaries of the cycle. Should they earn back their liberty, they shall spread the enlightenment themselves, and all of us shall grow. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Okay. The widow. Yep. Indriga the widow. The boundless sea of solace, a darkened star of those who remain in the blood titan Indriga. After this one's exile, he was joined by many of his bravest worm knights, who awakened the blood titans inadvertently while searching the downside's murky depths. Indriga was most displeased to see her hibernation end, and vowed the 4 ages of torment on us and on the sea domain, in our sea domain. Our assault was grander than could be described in last days and days. The noblest of worm knights fell upon her massive form as waves which dashed themselves against the rocks. Our resolves eventually exceeded hers, and she collapsed into the sea and disappeared. This one alone remained to tell of it. Get chills. Some of the stories give me chills. I like it. Let's see here. Let's continue the journey. The inverted fall of Solomon roars into the sky. Somewhere beyond it lies the Commonwealth, beyond your vision, beyond your grasp. Alas, we cannot simply fly on back up to our homeland. This wagon has its limitations, I'm afraid. But we shall return yet. Let us continue now along the path. Where can I not land? You make landing in the sacred Mount Alodel, upon whose summit the next liberation rites shall soon take place. You wonder who among you may regain his or her freedom this time. Valford finds you after the post-flight inspection. We shall have to take rest of this trip to the Fall of Solomon, my land. By land. May we soon liberate another of our own there. That should rise the chances that our plan shall ultimately succeed. Later that day, you accompany Hedwyn into the fading glory of Emperor's Fall, where a monument of Golgothan awaits you. Perhaps due to the nature of this place, you begin to sense Hedwyn's inner thoughts as clear as if he was speaking aloud. We have to prevail, whether on my behalf or not. I do not care right now. We have to prevail for everyone's sake. Please help us do so. Help us. Soon, you and he are finished paying your respects. You return to the wagon in silence, feeling as though Golgothan has shown you favor. At dawn, you shall begin your ascent. And now, the solitude here is fit. Here is fit for pursuing your vocations. Yeah. Accept the blessing, of course. And we want to mentor a companion. Who shall we mentor? I can't see. I'd assume it would be her, though. Ooh, Ruki is very close, though. I think Ruki is going to be in the next right, though. So I'm going to mentor Jodrell. Aye, let us make time. Come tell me something about that book. You and Jodrell go over the understanding of her aura and its connection to her presence, both physically and spiritual. The discussion proves informative. Yay! It seems our past experience becomes plainly visible when our auras are revealed. I can't see. Blood Titans, yeah. That was pretty metal. Alright, so I think we're gonna get to the top and probably call it for there. And figure out what describes. We're gonna go this way. Sorry, Ruki. On the way to the summit, you pass a monument to Lucarin, and Pamitha happens to take notice. Talking to the dead again, Pamitha? Fine, why not? Ought to keep your mind off things. Just don't go getting your hopes up. Your life's back there. It wouldn't be any better anyway. She says a little after paying her respects. However, as she prepares to continue her ascent, you sense that Lucarin has shown you favor. Nice. I probably should have done Ruki's since I planned to actually use him. You and your companions gather once more at the Scribe Gates, where a single narrow trail leads upwards towards the summit, and past the archway carved in stone. Come this way, please. The minstrel leads you towards the archway where his counterpart awaits. The exile of the Nightwings have returned. They have. Greetings, Celeste. She all but ignores him and motions the rest of you. Now then, each of you in turn, please state your name and what it is you seek whilst crossing the Scribe Gates. Please do as she says. Everyone steps forth, one after another, like before. Ruki passes through the gate. Pamitha passes through the gate. Thizo passes through the gate. Jodrell passes through the gate. Sir Gilman passes through the gate. Hedwyn passes through the gate. Valford passes through the gate. No one is left to go but you. You step forth and declare yourself as you did before. The guardians of the scribe gate regards you with still expression. Then she addresses you all in a formal manner. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. The lone minstrel glances at the gate guardian. You have our gratitude, Celeste. She pays him no heed. Again, you gain the top of Mount Adel, Oadel, from which the downside spirals before you. You wonder where one among you shall follow raid from this place. I know who is going to Rescinding Headwind. Alrighty. Oh, there's a new page. There's a new page! Boop. Okay. The Fall of Solomon. On top of the Mount Oladel, the downside may be seen in its entirety, or at least felt, since as much of the land is shrouded, but that is hardly all. Through the wondrous miracle that lies upon the highest mountain of the inverted falls, whose waters crash not towards the sea, but rush towards the heavens, we speculate these are the very waters which deliver us, but now, bend backwards seeking their return, as do we all. This is a phenomenon, yeah. Can freedom be achieved? In this phenomenon, if freedom can be achieved, but only for those chosen when the time is right. This is a path to freedom we cannot traverse, but shall leave open for you so that you may strive for it. Cool. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to tap you, dude. Sorry. Alrighty. Hey, guys, could up here... Oh, yeah, it's because it's cold. Good luck. Yep. Alrighty. So, I think with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Sorry that we had that bit of issue with the sound and stuff earlier. We got 6 people here. Let's see who we got that's on right now that could use a raid. Huh? How about that? Oh, I don't want to hear myself. Thank you. Let's see here. Well, let's go raid Buff Pup. So, you guys should like her if you haven't seen her. Alright, here we go. We're going to raid the Buff Pup.